You know, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh.
Maybe these premonitions you've been having are set off by your morning sickness. Sort of psychic somatic, you know?
Will you cut it out, please?
And that's another thing. Your mood swings.
We have work to do.
According to the Father's Guide to Mothers-to-Be, your new hormone levels will wreak havoc with your emotional biorhythm, making arguing with your husband extremely hazardous to your health.
Sexist hogwash.
It's written by a woman. Shh. What is it? Another premonition?
I hear voices.
Please.
Felicia?
I mean, your timing with Lorna couldn't be worse right now.
I am not the one who walked out.
I know that. But you know how scared I am? Carl is back and her life could be in danger right now.
Hi. What are you doing here?
I need to speak to Cass.
I got nothing to say to you.
Well, I'm only here to pick both of you up for the party. I
Just
can't wait.
5 minutes, Cass. In private.
Anything you can say to Cass, you can say to me.
It is a professional matter.
I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Listen to me. I understand why you're upset. You almost lost Frankie. You almost lost your life because of my ill-advised prosecution. I've apologized. I'm not here asking for forgiveness.
Then what are you here for?
To be honest, I need a favor. It has most to do with the people you care deeply about.
You've got 5 minutes, that's all.
Okay, I want to hear what he has to say.
Why don't you take Felicia over to Tops? And, this is our day to celebrate, right?
Okay. Okay, but don't be long.
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Come on, Felicia.
Make it fast.
Before we go any further, I need your word that this conversation is completely off the record.
What's it about?
Carl Hutchins. His return threatens Lorna, possibly Felicia, definitely Rachel, and the rest of her family.
Lorna? I swear she said she was going to work at home this morning.
Oh, maybe she's already on her way over to Tops.
Maybe. Let me see. She probably left me a message.
When did she give you keys?
Oh, the other night I was feeling a little shaky, and so she insisted I stay here. And she gave me the keys. They used to be Kevin's.
I wonder what he wanted to talk to Cass about.
I don't know. Lorna?
Why do I get the feeling that I'm playing Watson to your Holmes?
What? No, I'm just being a mother, that's all. You know, I'm a neat freak.
If you were worried about Lorna's housekeeping, you'd have sent over a maid service. Why are you casing the joint?
It's Carl. Now that he's back, I'm just afraid he's zeroing in on Lorna.
Has he done anything?
Well, he's hounding her. She thinks he sent somebody over here to break in.
You're kidding.
Well, not really to break in. I mean, it's just a feeling that she got, you know.
What would Carl want to do with Lorna? Does she have any idea?
If she knew, you think she would tell me? She's so tight-lipped about ever needing anybody for anything.
I wonder where she gets that from.
At least I went to rehab.
Do you think that's what Lorna needs?
She needs to admit that she's in over her head. She's just so stubborn about everything. Oh. Frankie? What is it?
My stomach is just a little upset.
You know something? One minute you look either radiant or you look green around the edges. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were...
Yeah, I am. I'm pregnant. Do you think Lorna would mind if I used her bathroom?
This is wonderful.
It's no secret. You can't tell anyone.
Yes. He's going to be a daddy? Oh, I think this is incredible.
Felicia.
Victor? What, do you see my daughter night and day? What is going on with the two of you?
These files are confidential. The police and the FBI have been monitoring Carl since he came back to the States.
Do they have any idea how he beat the kidnapping charges in Canada?
He probably paid someone off.
But you can't prove that.
Right.
These files are an absolute joke. You've got nothing on him.
Which is why I need your help.
What does this have to do with Rachel and the Corys?
Carl will always blame them for helping to put him behind bars.
So you think he's planning to retaliate?
Sooner or later.
Where do Felicia and Lorna fit in?
It's mostly about Lorna. Carl and Lorna used to be close. close.
Yes, I know. He picked her up off the streets when she was just a kid.
Yes, and he's responsible for a lot in her life, including her sharp edges.
So you think that he's giving her a hard time?
Yeah, something's going on. But since we broke up, Lorna will not confide in me.
What do you have to go on?
Last night, I saw Lorna at Sassy's. When she came in, she was shaking so badly she could hardly hold on to a drink. I mean, I wanted to go over to her and tell her that everything was going to be okay, that I would take care of her, stay with her. But I couldn't. So I talked to Victor, and he told me that she about admitted to him that some creep from her past was harassing her. It's got to be Hutchins.
Harassing her how?
I don't know. But a few months ago, she started getting these envelopes. They were upsetting her, but she just wouldn't tell me why.
Any idea what was in these envelopes?
No.
Where do I fit into all of this?
I need you. I need you to help me nail Hutchins. For Lorna. For Rachel.
For your career?
I don't give a damn about scoring political points, Cass. We are talking about people that we care about that are in jeopardy.
Okay, first things first. Why the hell are you going outside the department?
Because... Come on, you know as well as I do that the police and the DA's office can't go after Hutchins without due cause.
So, you want us to do your dirty work for you?
You and Frankie are not restricted by departmental regulations. You could get the information that I can't.
You know perfectly well that evidence that's illegally obtained is
It would
inadmissible.
be your job to stay just within the confines of the law so I could make a prosecution stick.
Well, I'm going to have to think about this. And I'm not making any promises.
All right, listen, I can't ask for more than that.
Hey, you're asking for a lot already.
You just do me a favor before you make a decision. Think about Felicia. What is going to become of her if something happens to Lorna?
Well, actually, I was looking for you, Felicia.
Right.
Ah, you weren't at the morning meeting.
I was busy, okay? Listen, I'm giving myself a little party. Why don't you come? Lorna will be there. You can see her. I need this.
You still haven't found a sponsor, have you?
Oh, God, don't tell me. Do you follow every client around and give them the third degree?
Look, you're playing with fire, Felicia. I mean, when you join AA, you need a sponsor who's been in recovery longer. Who knows the 12 steps like the back of her hand and isn't afraid to give you the back of her hand if you miss one of
Well,
those
I
steps.
bet you picked a beaut out for me, didn't you?
No. I only make suggestions. You and your sponsor have to come together on a mutual basis.
I'm going to really regret this. I know I am.
Is this an equal opportunity argument here?
Why, Frankie, you remember Victor, don't you?
How you doing?
Hi. Well, Felicia and I like to duke it out. Keeps us both on our toes.
Well, let's stop sparring right now, okay? Frankie and I both feel like celebrating. I feel like celebrating.
Well, is Victor invited to your welcome home party?
Well, only if he can pretend to be nice, can you?
I'll be there. And I might have a surprise for you.
What is it?
Well, you know, as a writer, I thought you might appreciate a good mystery.
Oh, come on. Give me a little hint. Is it a wonderful welcome home present?
You could say that.
You are so annoying, Victor.
He's only trying to help.
Now tell me about the baby.
Oh, well.
When did you find out
Oh,
exactly?
I've known since the morning.
Did Cactus die in the down?
All right.
Hi, there you go.
Hi.
What?
Frankie told me the news. Oh, honey, I think it's so wonderful. I could kill you for not telling me sooner. Give me a...
Oh, well, we couldn't tell you.
We didn't want to upset Jenna and Dean, you know?
Well, I guess that's wise.
But they found out anyway, and they seem to be handling it pretty well.
They seem happy for us,
Well,
actually.
they should be. I know I am. I can't wait to spoil the little love. Auntie Mame will seem like a dilettante next to you.
Oh, no.
Oh, we've created a monster.
I think so. Oh, I was supposed to tell you, the revelers have arrived.
Oh, they have. It's
Yeah.
time for my grand entrance.
You look radiant, as always.
Oh, I do love you, Daddy. Okay, here I go.
Okay, Auntie.
I want to talk to you about
Well, here I am. Congratulations. Oh, thank you.
Okay, everybody, let's hear it for the lady who throws the greatest party.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for herself.
Welcome home. Thank you. Thank you. I know I wouldn't be here without all of my wonderful friends and my two beautiful daughters. I love you.
We love you, too, and we missed you a lot. It just wasn't the same without you to kick us around.
Oh, well, watch it. I have a lot of kick left in me. Oh, yeah. So, where's Dean?
Oh, he'll be a little late.
Everything all right?
Yep.
Okay. Kelsey, I'm so glad you could come.
Oh, well, it's great to be here. You look wonderful, and congratulations on your television movie.
Yeah. Pretty exciting, huh?
Well, rehab seems to have agreed with you.
Well, I'm taking it one day at a time and one party at a time. So let's have a drink. A sparkling cider, Victor, all right? Cass, would you do the honors, please,
Absolutely.
honey? And everybody follow me to the bar. Let's go.